Accidents dramatically increase in Manipur, awareness creation, strict implementation of traffic rules, prevention interventions, need of the hour. Festive mood grips Manipur, particularly in Christian-dominated areas, as people celebrate Christmas with great religious fervor. Chief Minister says government aims to complete projects in time-bound manner with proper quality control, assured visible changes soon. Experts assures India's situation may not deteriorate like that of China's, since primary variant that's driving spike in coronavirus cases in neighboring nations is not novelty here. Hello and welcome. You're watching IS English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself, and get vaccinated to ward off the virus. Now the news in a bit more detail. In Manipur, people are killed almost every day in road traffic accidents. The number of fatal and disabling road accidents and injuries is increasing at an alarming rate in the state. In yet another road mishap, a man was hit by a speeding car at Singjamay Chingamathak in Imphal West yesterday. According to sources, the accident, said to be a hit-and-run case, occurred around 6:29 last evening. As seen on the CCTV footage, a white-colored I-20 car hit the man, who came on foot. Following the incident, the man was immediately rushed to the hospital. Luckily, the man is out of danger now. However, the man in the car fled the scene and is on the run. Police have initiated an inquiry into the incident. Recently, 9 precious lives were lost in a tragic bus accident at Kaupum in None district. Within hours of the accident, the state government banned school excursions in the state with immediate effect till 10th of January 2023. A woman was also killed after being run over by a truck near Chingamukong traffic point at Singjamay recently. Mention may be made that Manipur recorded 432 road accidents in the state in 2020. The year 2022 alone claimed 127 lives in road accidents in Manipur, while 663 were injured. Road traffic accidents have emerged as an important public issue in the state, which needs to be tackled at the earliest. The number of road accidents happening is increasing day by day, even despite awareness on road safety in the state. The approach to implement the rules and regulations available to prevent road accidents is often ineffective and half-hearted. Road traffic injuries are currently estimated to be the 8th leading cause of death across all age groups globally and are predicted to become the 7th leading cause of death by 2030. Awareness creation, strict implementation of traffic rules, prevention interventions like setting road and safety rules, securing compliance, improving transport policy, enforcing blood alcohol limits, mandatory seatbelt use laws, routine investigation of road condition, especially in the hill areas, and scientific engineering measures are the need of the hour to prevent this public health catastrophe. Festive mood gripped the state, particularly in the Christian-dominated areas, as people across the state celebrated Christmas with great religious fervor. Many people assembled in churches in various places across the state to offer prayers. While churches have been decked up with colorful lighting, nativity sets, and ornamental trees for the occasion, shops are flooded with Christmas trees and gifts. Singing Christmas carols and hymns, dance programs, gospel and Bible reading, and Christmas procession are also being organized to celebrate Christmas. Christmas celebrations were held with zeal and enthusiasm at Manipur Baptist Convention Center, MBCC, Chingmairong. Speaking on the sidelines of the event, Chairman of MBCC Celebration Committee, K.H. Ibotombi, highlighted the significance of the festival and said that it spreads message of love, joy, and peace. He wished that the festival usher in peace, happiness, prosperity, and strengthen unity among the people of the state. Christmas celebrations were also seen at Catholic Church at Sangakpham and Tangkhul Baptist Church at Jingmairong in Imphal, as well as in various Christian-dominated areas of the state.
Mafam asida lengbirai ba khuding maksi Manipur da lairiba kachin koya dagi jati bijati khaidana khuding makpo ekhona welcome tawjaba galonena ngasi dagi hauna taibang panbi goi ba awa ana nungai taba pendaba kaya do tungoi naram le harga ingthaba nungsibagi horokpa moiriba ingthabagi jubraj Prince of Peace hariba sibu nausinjare harga ekhoi isa isana ingthal tapthana Manipur irai damasida ekhoi laiminarasi haibasi ekhoi MBC Center Church ki pastor amadi Deacon Board ki Maikai dagi loinana sinja langjariba Christmas amadi New Year Celebration Committee ki Chairman amoina mayamda ehak Christmas wish tawjaba galonana pumnamakpu Happy Merry Christmas hadana wish tawjari.
Health, Family Welfare and IPR Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan today joined Christmas celebration at Gontojam Baptist Church. He cut cake during the celebration and enjoyed Christmas festival together with the locals. Now, with a giant evergreen trees, colorful balloons in the streets and decorations in the church, Christmas tourism has returned to various places of the world after 2 years of COVID-related restrictions. Christmas is a yearly celebration with tremendous religious and cultural importance. Christmas derives from the phrase Mass of Christ. Christians all over the world are celebrating the festival with great zeal and enthusiasm. Thousands of visitors descended on a Bethlehem revered in a Christian tradition as the birthplace of Christ to join the Christmas celebration in the town rebounds from the coronavirus pandemic. Pilgrims took part in traditional Christmas procession and midnight mass organized in various churches. Christmas traditions for many nations include the installing of lighting of Christmas trees and hanging of Advent wreaths, Christmas stockings, candy canes, setting out cookies and milk, and the creation of nativity scenes depicting the birth of Jesus Christ. Christmas cheer also rang out throughout the country as worshippers flocked to churches to take part in celebrations. Churches, malls, other buildings and houses were decorated with lights, colorful festoons, and Christmas trees in various parts of the country. Chief Minister Nongthomon Biren inaugurated a bridge over Iril River under a PMGSY scheme at Nungoi Mapa today. A formal function, Good Governance Day, cum inauguration of Nungoi Bridge over Iril River under PMGSY was also held at Litan Makong Youth Club ground. Good Governance Day is observed every year on the birth anniversary of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The 98th birth anniversary Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee is being observed across the nation today. Addressing the function, Chief Minister N. Biren deliberated on the benefits of the government-sponsored schemes like Go to Hills and Go to Village and said these schemes have helped in understanding the necessities of the rural areas and interior hill districts and delivering to them. Biren noted that during the past term, the government had lost more than 2.5 years due to the COVID pandemic and another 6-7 months this term due to rains. Biren also highlighted the significance of Good Governance Day. He also mentioned about several welfare schemes introduced by the government, like the old age pension scheme, health benefit, etc., and said delivering welfare benefits to the people's doorstep is a part of good governance. Further highlighting that more than 100 projects across the state will be inaugurated during the inauguration month of the government soon, the Chief Minister said that the government's aim is to complete projects in a time-bound manner with proper quality control. He assured that visible changes will be seen in the state soon. RD and PR Minister Y. Kim Chand, Education Minister TH Basantakumar, Lamlai MLA KH Ibomcha, Wangoi MLA KH Loken, Moirang MLA TH Shanti, officials of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, among others, attended the program.
Lairiba border gi boundary gi do kasu tension to biruno ekhoi to biruno prajana to bigunu government ama lairi government cha adu guma tongna bani praja masen hanan gadamate phunan gadamate ngangnan gadamate government cha khoi lairi cha adu gi damte ne khoi maramdi ain amagi makha da constitution amagi makha da rules of procedure hedane khoi gi conduct of business and book ama lai madugi makha da kana na kari oi gadage karamba department na kari paini karamba department na kari paini cha adu makha da loine lai madugi matungina 1960 da 1970 to the yard kiber revenue ki map district ki winner lai madugi revenue map 1960 the yard kiba 72 the di farm to kiba madugi matungi na dum sakki gani hujik kana kariguma makala matagi boundary semtok pona traga semtok taba amat laitri hanegi lairiba poto daida hujik deputy commissioner na koi cabinet decision lor kada henjan na thela ma khunjing loina lokho halakani police na lokho halakani mayam lokho na bigano mayam na to bigano sonda henjan na kangkobi ki area somne henjalame kam adu lokthon gani songi kano imphal iskin na kam gobi de henjalame adu lokthon gani madudai da praja amat yobi gano madugi problem diet do government ko ne lokjage ko ne sum thokchar ke aduna mayam na khurumjari
Manipur laiba PMJ gi package huji chahunga taratar 316 ongoing work gi aikoi gi leijari ba engineer sing aikoi gi leijari ba staff sing sina loina yengjen badang gam da bathau ni henba ana karin banda ai ju chalaga yengjen ba sida fajana torma su yawi dukawa ka fajam da su yawi honorable chief minister mamangi tamda hauto ki ba go to village haidu gi part 2 aina sathajabani go to village haidu gi part 2 go to hill haiba animal ki part 2 nei sathajari se maramdi honorable chief minister orakpati ki singi now sing si indagriba tinaga yaraiba karigino bo makoi ki jaga du chalaga makoi ki awan nungai bayam du practically share tawina kan da yarai ni haisariba so that aisu honorable chief minister ki hujiki mission du da go to village go to hill du ki mission du da sing se hafta kuding sa sei adum sakini ngasigi function simak haugiba January thagi tantra no adagi ekoi ki sarkar na tawjigi ba thabuk sing sigi development sing du innovation to da chapa sing du ki part amani.
With a global surge in COVID-19 cases in China and several other countries, the country has begun to maintain a close watch on its pandemic situation, especially as the Christmas and New Year's holiday season kicks off today. Although the government, center or states have not imposed any restrictions on celebrations during the festive week, it has urged people to follow COVID-appropriate behaviors such as wearing masks in crowded places, physical distancing, and also getting vaccinated. The central government has also started random sampling of 2% international arrivals at all airports in an attempt to check any infection spike in the country. The central government has made negative RT-PCR test report mandatory for individuals coming from 5 countries, including China and Japan. Furthermore, in a fresh advisory issued to all states and union territories, the center asked to ensure that medical oxygen supply is adequate. Meanwhile, Manipur has been witnessing 0 COVID-19 case infections for the past few days. The state has no active cases at present. Chief Minister Biren has also said that his government will soon issue new COVID guidelines, urging the people of the state to get vaccinated and stay safe from the viral infection. Meanwhile, Health Minister Sapam Ranjan has urged the people to start following COVID-appropriate behavior strictly as a precautionary measure. Experts have, however, assured that India's situation may not deteriorate like that of China's, since the primary variant that's driving the spike in cases in the neighboring nation is not a novelty here. The BF7 variant, sublineage of Omicron BA.5, was earlier detected in India, and 4 persons were found to be infected with it as well, but they have since recovered. Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education R.K. Ranjan today called on Chief Minister Nongthoman Biren. During the meet, R.K. Ranjan presented a book titled India, the Mother of Democracy to Chief Minister N. Biren. The book, published by ICHR is evidence-based account of the origins and ideals of Indian democracy. The book is an attempt to showcase the democratic ethos ingrained in India since the dawn of civilization. R.K. Ranjan also called Biren the champion of change in bringing the transformation in governance. Biren in return also thanked the Union Minister for presenting him the book. International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA also extended wishes to the people of the state, especially the Christian brethren, on the auspicious occasion of Christmas festival. Now, Armed Forces Ex-Servicemen Welfare Association, AFESWA, organized a free eye checkup camp at Thobal Athokpom Mayay Torabam Community Hall today. Scarlet Eye Care and Contact Lenses Clinic Thobal District for the AR, Navy, Air Force, ex-servicemen and the residents of the district extended assistance in the camp. Free eye checkup was done and free eye drops were given to around 150 people. Normal lens and frames were also provided at a subsidized rate. President of AFESWA, A.K. Devin, and Joint Secretary K.H. Ingocha were among those present at the camp. AFESWA also assured that similar camps will be organized in different parts of the district in the near future. It is time for a short break. We'll be back with the latest updates.
Electric laktabana maram oiduna asabe ising phanglar haibi nungsa thiningai leitraba. Firmson Solar Water Heater. Contact number 9862669522. Aikhoigi address Hairangoidong Nithamcha Karong, Imphal West.
And welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the country in the 96th edition of the Man Ki Baat, which was also its last episode of 2022. Remembering the various events and highlights of the year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that 2022 was defined by the strength of India's citizens and their cooperation, resolve and expansion of success. He said that this year the country has become the world's 5th largest economy. He also talked about the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative of the government and lauded the launch of INS Vikrant. Modi also underscored the country's responsibility for chairing the G20 summit this year. Citing the theme, One Earth, One Family, One Future, Modi said India's G20 presidency will work to promote the universal sense of oneness. Referring to the fresh outbreak of COVID-19 in China and several other countries, the Prime Minister also urged people to be vigilant and take precautions against COVID-19, as he noted that the virus is spreading in many countries. He said that the central government has stepped up measures against the virus, with the cases on a rise, especially in China, where the lifting of zero COVID policy has caused a spread of the pandemic. He also urged citizens to incorporate Ayurveda in their daily lives. Talking about Swachh Bharat mission, he said the mission has been a success since it was launched in 2014. He further highlighted the uses of the project for the optimum utilization of resources. He also spoke on the Namami Ganga mission and said that the spread of the mission, its scope, has increased much more than the cleaning of the river. The Prime Minister concluded the podcast by wishing all the best for the next year. While he asked people to enjoy the festive season, he cautioned people to be careful in view of the surging COVID case in various countries around the world. Now, fears over the impact of the new Omicron subvariant, a BF7 variant, have risen in the country. Reported 4 cases. In view of the threat posed by the Omicron COVID-19 variant, the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has advised people to wear a proper mask, maintain social distancing at public places, and take both doses of COVID vaccines to ward off the virus. Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases in India are increasing with a slight margin. India reported 227 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has slipped down to 3,424, which accounts for 0.01% of the total cases. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,693, with 2 new deaths reported in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,42,989, with 198 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.80%. Over 220.05 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. Now, COVID-19 has infected over 66 crore 15 lakh people, while more than 66 lakh 85,000 have succumbed to the dreaded disease, and recoveries are above 63 crore 41 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. We now have some sports news. The 2020 Tokyo Olympics bronze medalist Lovlina Borgohain, reigning world champion Nikhat Zareen, and 2019 World Championship silver medalist Manju Rani have entered semi-finals of the ongoing 6th Elite Women's National Boxing Championship in Bhopal. In the matches played yesterday, Lovlina beat Meena Rani of Railway Sports Promotion Board in the 75 kg quarterfinals by 5-0 to enter the semis. She will face Jigyas Rajput of Madhya Pradesh, while Nikhat beat Tanishka Chawar of Goa in 50 kg quarterfinals. Nikhat will be up against Shvinder Kaur Sidhu of All India Police in her semi-finals bout. Manju Rani of RSPB prevailed in the 48 kg quarterfinals against Simran of Chandigarh and defeated her opponent 5-0 by unanimous decision. She will go head-to-head against Anjali Sharma of Madhya Pradesh in her semi-final bout. The ongoing prestigious event has been witnessing participation of 302 boxers competing across 12 weight categories. The semi-finals will be played on Sunday. A dodged 71-run stand between Shreyas Iyer and R. Ashwin came to India's rescue as the visitors fought back from a hopeless situation to pull off a 3-wicket win over Bangladesh in the second test and clinch the series 2-0 today, resuming their overnight score of 45-4 in the match played at Shere Bangla National Stadium in Dhaka. The visitors scored the required 100 runs, losing 3 wickets in the first session of the penultimate day of the test. For hosts, Mehdi Hassan Miraz took 5 wickets. Earlier in their second innings, Bangladesh were all out for 231 runs, taking a lead of 144 runs. For India, Aksar Patel scalped 3 wickets. Ravichandran Ashwin and Muhammad Siraj took 2 wickets each, while Jaydev Unadkat and Umesh Yadav bagged 1 wicket each. India in their first innings made 314 runs, taking a lead of 87 runs on day 2. On day 1, the hosts were all out for 227 runs in their first innings. India won the first test by 188 runs in Chittagong last Sunday. Now the headlines once again. traffic accidents dramatically increase in Manipur. Awareness creation, strict implementation of traffic rules, prevention interventions, need of the hour. Festive mood grips Manipur, particularly in Christian-dominated areas, as people celebrated Christmas with great religious fervor. Chief Minister says government aims to complete projects in time-bound manner with proper quality control, assured visible changes soon. Experts assures India's situation may not deteriorate like that of China's, since primary variant deaths driving spike in coronavirus cases in neighboring nation is not novelty here. That is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching, and we, IS News, wishes you a Merry Christmas.